Good afternoon, Ms. Villanova, amazing second graders. I'm so glad to see each and every single one of you guys on here. Due to circumstances, we were learning through Zoom, but nevertheless, because the education and learning and fun still continues, I'm so happy to see each and every single one of you guys on here and ready to learn. So today is a very, very, very important day. Let me tell you guys why. We will be learning about, come here, let me tell you guys, we'll be learning about main idea and supporting details. And my awesome second graders, I know you guys will have this down quickly. You guys are brilliant. Let me tell you a little bit about main idea and supporting details and what it is. So your main idea is what your whole story or passage was about. And literally a little bit, literally a sentence. And your supporting details are your points that you have pulled out to let me know and to support what your main idea is. Now, you guys, once you guys have this down, it lets me, Miss Villanova, know that you guys understood what you guys have been reading. So I'm so excited to show you guys, and I'm going to share this quick little video with you guys, and I hope we all love ice cream. You guys will see why in a minute, but I hope you guys are very, very excited to see this. It's such a great video, and we're going to see somebody else explaining main idea and supporting details in an actual representation. So you guys, let's get it together. Also, if you guys can please quiet down, let's have our listening ears on. We are going to want to be listening and hearing this because they will be explaining the main idea and details to us. If you guys have any questions or any doubts, you guys feel free to ask me. Literally, I'm here for everything you guys need. And if not, you guys can also go ahead and type it in the chat box. If you guys don't feel like speaking or want to interrupt the video, just go ahead and type them down in the chat box. If not, just go ahead and turn on your mic. So you guys ready? So let's turn our listening ears and let's listen and pay attention closely. I will be pausing the video. So if you guys have any stumps or anything that you guys need, that you guys didn't understand, let me know.
Main idea. When I read a story or a text, I ask myself, what is the big idea, or what is the story or text mainly about?
How many times have we not asked ourselves this? I've heard so many of you guys be like, what is the big idea of this? Or what's the point of reading this? Or I just read the story, but I can't remember what it was about. Or I've also heard a lot of you guys saying, I read the whole thing and I don't even really know what I read. But you guys, once you know how to identify, how to find your main idea, you guys got it. It's all clicked in your head and you've understood what you read. But with your main idea also comes your supporting details. Let's see how.
Let's look at a story as if it was an ice cream cone. The cone at the bottom will be the main idea because it is the main part of the ice cream cone. The scoops on top will be the details in the story. Just like any ice cream cone can have more than one scoop of ice cream, a story can have more than one detail.
See, guys, I told you I hoped everybody loved ice cream. Well, our main idea will be our cone. Our cone is at the bottom. That is our base. That is our foundation, you guys. So it is important for us to know our main idea. Why? So we know, we as a class, and Ms. Villanova knows that my students know how to find the main idea, but they've also understood what they've read. And that is your base and your foundation. Once you've understood what you've read, you know also what your details are. If you know what your details are, your details need to be supporting your main idea. These, in this ice cream cone, we have 3 scoops. So we have here goes detail number 1, detail number 2, and detail number 3. In some stories, you might only have 2 details that make up your main idea, or you might have more than 3 details that make up that support your main idea. So guys, let me go ahead and read the story with you guys, and we are going to find our main idea, supporting details to the story. This is one of my favorite stories. Does anybody have any questions? How will you what? How will you find your supporting details? So your supporting details, depending on what your main idea is, that's where your supporting details are going to come. So for example, let's say Miss Villanova has lost her puppy. Miss Villanova has lost her puppy and she is very, very, very sad. So you guys, I'm gonna tell you a quick little brief story and you guys are going to see the pattern in it. So Miss Villanova has lost her puppy and she is very, very, very sad that she has lost her puppy. She went to the bookstore to look for her puppy and her puppy was not there. She then went home, asked her mom if she had seen her puppy. Her puppy was still nowhere to be found. So she went out again and went to the park and looked for her puppy. But her puppy was nowhere to be found, you guys. So then Miss Villanova went back home and asked her mom if her puppy had came home. Her puppy hadn't came home. So she went to the hairdresser salon and seen if her puppy was outside. Her puppy was not outside, you guys. So Miss Villanova went back home and her puppy was home. So guys, everything that I've just told you, what do you think the main idea here was? Right, it was about Miss Villanova looking for her puppy. Good job. Now, why do you think that's what my main idea was? And I loved how you put it in one sentence. I really, that was great. I'm telling you guys, I have the most amazing second grade class. So why do you guys think that was the main idea? So give me details. Okay, yeah. So one of them is because she went. Because I went to look for my puppy in the park. That's one detail. I also went to look for my puppy in the hairdresser. And I also went to look for my puppy. Where else did I go look for my puppy, guys? Come on, you guys. Come on. Come on, you guys. Good job. I also went to look for my puppy in the library. Okay, so those 3 were my supporting details. And my main idea was Miss Villanova going to look for her puppy, for her lost puppy. So you guys understand. So your main idea is your base, your cone, your foundation of your ice cream, and your details are your scoops. You can have 3, you can have 4, or you can have 2, you guys, but make sure you have support to your main idea, because nobody wants, if you went to an ice cream parlor and they just gave you the cone, you're gonna be like, where are my scoops at? I know we all want scoops. And here in Miss Villanova's class and in anybody else's class, you always need details. We always need our supporting details. We always need our ice cream scoops, you guys. So I'm going to read to you one of my favorite stories. Before we do that, does anybody have any questions? Are you guys ready to move on? Yeah? Good job, guys. I'm loving how you guys are all so attentive. So I'm going to be, let me see. I'm going to show you guys this a bit up close. So we're going to be reading The Spooky Sound. How many of you guys have seen this movie, Cars? It's a great movie. It's my favorite movie too. This and Toy Story. Woo. But yes, The Spooky Sound. The Spooky Sound by Melissa Lagonegro. Guys, another real quick before we start, we should be paying a lot of attention not only to what I'm saying and what I'm reading to you guys, but we should be following along and observing as well the illustrations, because sometimes the illustrations help with us finding either our main idea or our details. It helps with both. So make sure you're also looking at the illustrations and listening. We all should have our listening ears on. Thank you guys for being so quiet. Lightning McQueen and Mater like to tell spooky stories. Their friends are scared, but Mater and Lightning are not. Wow. Lightning and Mater drive home. Ooh, they hear a spooky sound. They want to find out what it is. Lightning and Mater drive by Ramon's paint shop. Ooh. Mater sees a scary shape. Is it a monster? Do you guys see it? Wow. Lightning goes into the shop. He finds paint cans. He tells Mater, "There's no monster." Guys, you see that? They drive by Doc's shop. It is open late. Ooh. The sound is louder. They see sparks and flames. Is it a fire monster? Let's find out. Mater is scared, but there's no fire monster. Doc is fixing Sarge. The cars drive to Casa de Tires. Oh, the sound is closer. Mater sees a creepy shape. Is it the monster with two heads? Lightning finds tall piles of tires. Luigi and Guido are having a sale. So it's not a monster, you guys. Look, it's just a pile of tires. Mater and Lightning drive into the desert. Ooh. Mater sees a light in the sky. Is it a monster that glows? Let's see. Lightning spots Owl off. He is taking a night flight. So it's not a monster that glows either, you guys. Wow, let's see. Lightning and Mater keep driving. Ooh, the sound is right behind them. Okay, you guys, are you guys ready for this next one? Mater is really scared. Lightning wants to find the sound. He turns around very slowly. The spooky sound is not a monster. It does not have fire. It does not have two heads. It does not glow. It is Sheriff. He is driving in his sleep. Guys, Lightning and Mater laugh and laugh. They're not afraid. They're not afraid at all. Let me tell you one more thing though. But then they see two glowing eyes. Oh no, what is it? They do not want to find out. Look at the little bugs, you guys, it's little bug cars. This story is one of my favorites. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I love Cars, the movie, and I love their little tails that they have. So, everybody, what do you guys think the whole story was about? Condense that and just give me my main idea. So, what do you guys think the main idea was? Tell me what you guys think in a sentence. You guys, what was it? Oh, you think that it was about Mater what? You think it was about Mater and Lightning doing what? Being, I don't think it was about Mater and Lightning being scared. There was something that they were doing. They weren't just being scared. They were, what was the main idea? So the main idea, you guys, is Lightning and Mater looking for the noise. Well, looking for the monster that was making the noise. Yeah, can everybody remind me how the monster was going? Oh, but was it really a monster? No, it was a sheriff. Good job, guys. We had our listening ears on. So yeah, so the main idea of this was Mater and Lightning trying to find the monster that was making that noise. Well, what they thought was a monster. Trying to find where the noise was coming from, if it was a monster. That is our main idea. And how do we know that? Like, what do we have that supports that? What do we have that lets us know, like, yes, we're right, this was the main idea? Because give me details. I know there's more than one or two in this story, you guys. Come on. Yes, because they kept driving different places. Yes, good job. What places did they drive to? Does anybody remember? Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys. Here's one. Yes, they drove to a paint shop, to Ramon's paint shop. And that's one of our details that lets us know that they were finding that noise, where that noise was coming from, what they thought was a monster. Another one, they went to that place where they thought it was a fire monster, and that place was Doc Shop. So they went to Doc Shop. They went to Ramon's paint shop. Where else did they go? You guys? You're right. They went to that place where there was a pile of tires. And that was Casa de Tires, where they were having that sale. Remember, you guys, I told y'all? Yes, those are all our details. And these supporting details let us know that our main idea was what? So these supporting details are what? Our scoops of ice cream. Good job. And our main idea was Lightning and Mater trying to find where the scary noise was coming from. Good job, you guys. I'm telling you guys, y'all are amazing. So on our Schoology, when you go to Schoology, underneath our week 9 file, I have left for you guys a cute little story like this. It's not Mater and Lightning, but it's something you guys will all enjoy. And I know for a fact, I have left this story called If You Guys, Eyes, Listen, Eyes, Listening, Eyes, and Listening Ears. So sometimes our titles and our illustrations also give out our what? Our main idea and our supporting details. So you'll see this one in this title, which you'll see it. I have left a little story there for you guys to go ahead and read. And in that story, once you're done, I have enabled it so you guys can go ahead and highlight with your little mouse, with your cursor. You will be able to highlight what what your supporting details are. So you're going to be highlighting your supporting details, and in the bottom, just go ahead and type out your one sentence of what your main idea is. That is your guys' assignment for today. And you guys are to do that and turn that back into me. Well, you guys are just to do that, turn it in, and I will be checking that. And I'm so happy that you guys all understand. I'm so glad that you guys all see this. So does anybody have any questions? What happens when what? Oh, what happens when you only have one supporting detail, but you know that's your main idea? So sometimes that is possible. That is something that is very possible. That's such a good idea. But as long as you have something to support why you believe this was your main idea, or you need to make sure that there's anything else possible there that could be your main idea, then you're good to go. I'm so glad. Such a good question. Good job. I want to tell everybody thank you and good job so much for participating. Does anybody else have another question? Why what? So there's a main idea to everything. Like what if there's always a main idea? Yeah, so there's a main idea to everything. There's a main idea to your books, there's a main idea to advertisement, there's a main idea to stories, to movies. There's a main idea to everything. Sometimes we just don't really pay that much attention, but that's why we need to pay attention. Not only that, but we need to be attentive listeners and readers, you guys. This is very, very important. So next year for third grade, we are all ready for our next teacher and we are set to go. I'm telling you guys, I'm so glad to see every one of y'all here. If you guys have any questions, you guys can go ahead and email me on Schoology or have your parents talk to me through Class Dojo. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. I'll see you guys on here tomorrow. Is there anybody else? Any other questions? No? Are we sure? Are we sure? Are we sure? Are we sure? Can everybody do this assignment on their own? Okay, one more time. Everybody, one more time. What was our assignment? We're going to, good job. We're going to read our story and highlight our what? Supporting details. Good job. And in the bottom, our sentence will have our what? Our main idea. Good job. Okay, guys. And what else do we need to do? We need to be understanding what we're reading. Good job, everybody. Everybody has this clear? Everybody knows what main idea and supporting details are? Good job, everybody. I'm so glad with everybody. I'm so proud of all of you guys. I'm telling you guys are Miss Villanova's amazing second graders. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Feel free to contact me if anything, you guys. That concludes this. Thank you guys for being on here. I'll be on here waiting for y'all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Thank you.